Is chat working? There we go. Finally, chat is working now. Okay. I don't know why, but it like kind of messes with me. Like if I see how many people are watching, it's just like I don't know. It changes what I do, which is not good. So anyway, now I can put my phone away. I'm just gonna put it over here. Alright, anyway, now we can really start the stream. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all doing good. We did break this high. Like I said, it's possible that now we expand higher to go take out these. But in the higher time frame, I am bearish because I see this as a 1 hour 2022 model where we had this giant 1 hour gap that formed. So I'm wondering, are we going to get a push up and like get manipulation higher to distribute lower? That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but we'll see. Alright, I'm starting to feel more locked in, guys. What is this? Why are you blacker? Cause I don't know. Cause I turned down I turned off the light and I turned the lighting down. Cause why am I blacker? I turned the light off. I turned the lighting down because I don't know. It just kind of helps with my vibes and like trying to stay locked in. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. What was I doing? I lost my train of thought. Yep, locking in. Okay. Do I have these accounts set up? Six, one. Okay. All right, perfect. All the accounts are set up. So, like I was saying, right? The main thing I'm thinking for today is higher time frame seems like we are expanding lower, and we have this as a really nice draw on liquidity. This is an overnight gap. These are just my thoughts. You guys can feel free to disagree with me. That's perfectly fine. Overnight gap. We have this 1 hour for value gap that broke structure. And so what I'm thinking is on the lower time frame, I want to see a manipulation. Now that market opens going on, we have the Judas, possibly this could be a Judas swing. And so I want to take a look at our time levels, right? Midnight, we have midnight right here. So very possibly we could be looking at a move to go run midnight or tap midnight. Yeah, guys, I'm starting to feel more locked in. Yeah, midnight, 1 hour for value gap. Here is that 5 minute change state delivery. That's the aligned time frame change state delivery. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, if we come up and tap that change state delivery, I might just consider entering there. Because this is still our initial model. This is a 1 hour for value gap with a 5 minute change state delivery. And we have midnight to essentially back us up, right? Midnight is our like extra line of defense here. Midnight, 1 hour for value gap, and I want to see this RTH gap get filled. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So let's measure this out. So most of the liquidity is right here. I want to be able to spot SMT as fast as possible. Like, the faster we can spot SMT, the better. We already have SMT actually. Who all's here? Who all's watching? Yeah, it looks like we're expanding higher. I honestly do think this could be inducement. Like, if we push up into this, could be inducement. So yeah, once again, market open, so this could be the Judas swing, right? If we think about this in terms of relative to 830, same thing. We're moving higher off of 830, we're moving higher off of 930. We do have bearish SMT. But then again, it does look like we're expanding higher right now. We have this 4-hour gap. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to decide because also, bro, it's important to look at both sides, right? This is a 4-hour gap, and we are getting 15-minute change of state delivery. I'm not gonna lie. We are getting a 4-hour for value gap and a 15-minute change of state delivery. So this kind of seems a little stronger because it's going again. I think this 4-hour gap and 15-minute change of state delivery might be stronger than the 1-hour gap actually. We have really good low resistance highs here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm kind of thinking we're gonna go to those low resistance highs. I think this could be short-term draw on liquidity, actually. I'm liking this. 4 hour for value gap, 15-minute change state delivery. Second standard deviation lines up really well. Yeah, like I'm changing my mind, honestly. This looks a little better. This looks a little better. Really good trend line liquidity. Keeping an open mind for everything right now. Once again, we tap this daily for value gap. Okay, this is very relevant because higher time frame is extremely bullish, right? We tap this daily for value gap. And so this daily for value gap is going to be super, super strong, right? Okay. So I'm starting to get a little bit of more of an idea of what we could have going on. I think the overnight gap is a distraction right now because we need to be focused on this daily for value gap. This daily for value gap, and this 4 hour gap. Since we're so bullish, right? We're so bullish, we should not be bearish right now. First standard deviation. Second standard deviation. I think the move is like, this is such a good draw on liquidity. You could take most, like, this. I think we're going to go here. Yeah, because higher time frame like is extremely bullish. This is a nice 5-minute change state delivery. Do we have a 1 hour gap? Not really. Oh, we have a bullish SMT with these lows. Sorry if I seem a little messy, but I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. I'm going to put a limit order for the retest, and I'm going to take this. Okay, I'm going to do it. Putting limit order in. Stop loss at the low. Ah, man, I maybe should have just entered on the close. It's whatever. Sticking to the game plan. I like these low resistance highs, guys. I think those low resistance highs are excellent. I think we're going to go there. I could have entered on the close, to be honest. I could have entered on the close and then gone break even at these highs. I'm just going to leave the limit order there. I love these low resistance highs, though. I think we're going to go up to them. Wow, this 5-minute change day delivery held really well. Okay, I think we're I don't at this point I'm gonna close out this trade because I'm not taking this anymore. I'm gonna look for something different. Oh, we had a 2-hour gap. That could explain it. That's probably why the 5-minute change day delivery worked, actually. We have a 5-minute. Yeah, that's honestly why the 5-minute change day delivery worked. Interesting. Okay, I'm still interested if we retest this. We still have this as a 4-hour gap. Okay, I'm looking at this 15-minute change day delivery. I still think this is pretty good. I might enter on the higher one so I can get an entry. Then again, I think this is too strong of a draw on liquidity to not go here. I'm not gonna lie, I think I might take this on the close. And yeah, I like this. And then stop below the fair value gap because I don't think we should go below the fair value gap. And since I'm entering on a close, I'm going to do it like this. Hey, what up, Sputnik? There's not really a good way to do this. Oh, this is cool. Wait, this might be a little better. Daily fair value gap. I know this is a 1-hour trade, but daily fair value gap. Low key, this is better. Daily fair value gap. 1-hour change of state delivery with SMT. This is way better. Okay, okay. Objectively, this is way better. Okay, if we get this in 5 minutes, I'm gonna take this. And I'm going to enter on the close. Then again, I can maybe find a lower time frame entry. I'm going to think about it. Oh, we're retesting this 5-minute change state delivery. Okay, if we retest this on the 15-minute, because remember this is also a 4-hour gap. $22.46. I don't know what that is, but 22.4. Oh, you mean here? 22,640. Yeah, I'm feeling like but I don't think we're gonna retrace down there, to be honest. I'm just gonna enter if we get this close. This change state delivery, I'm gonna enter. Stop below the fair value gap. First standard deviation lines with these highs. So I'm considering doing this. Oh man, it sucks. I can only buy 1 or 2 contracts. Five-minute for value gap. No, I haven't longed. I'm considering my options right now. Oh, you know what? 5-minute for value gap here. I like this if we get it. $54. accumulation, manipulation. Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm gonna go break even now. Okay, TP1. Hit.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm gonna trail the other half, and I'm gonna leave it to go up to that first standard deviation. So if we run up to the first standard, I'm trailing the other half at 1R, and then I'm seeing if we go to the low resistance liquidity, because I think we should go there. So I'm talking about this consolidation. So I'm trailing my stop. My stop is probably like below this fair value gap. So we'll see on the other half. Actually, I'm gonna take another one off here.
Order filled.
Okay, I took another one off, and I'm still trailing the other two. And then I just want to see if we'll go up there. Alright.
Stop filled.
Oh, I still left a runner. No. Dang it, dude. Dang it. I'm not upset. I'm happy with a 1R. That's good. So this was my trade. Accumulation, manipulation, 30-second change state delivery, and then targeting 1R. Entered on the close. Or I guess technically I didn't get a full R because I took some profit early, so whatever. So I can still take another trade today if I see something, but I knew we were gonna go up to the LRLR. Bro, if this hit, this would have been like 3R. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I totally knew it. You guys saw me say that I was like, we're gonna go up to the LRLR. And yeah, I was right. We are gonna go up there. You're in it. You're letting it run. Let's go. You took this one. Man, I should have let it run, but I'm just trying to make money right now. But I'm happy with the win. That's pretty nice, honestly. Dude, you're cooking. Oh my gosh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That would have been awesome. Yeah, look at my executions, guys. This was... You guys saw me. I wanted to hold it longer. I tried to. You can see I tried to. That's why I have another execution here, because I trailed my stop. I was trying to trail my stop so I could leave a runner, leave half the position to go all the way to that LRLR. But doing that, typically if I'm going to do that, I have to go like the other half at break even. And I just didn't want to risk that much of my profits. I really didn't. Because I am in a point where I just want to make sure that I make money. So it's unfortunate because I could easily have caught this as a 3R today. Easily, right? We're expanding this up. I mean, this would actually be like a 4R, right? Now, I would never... I'm trying not to do 4Rs, right? Nah, it's not unlucky. This was fine. It wasn't unlucky. I could have planned it better. I could have totally planned it better where... I could have totally planned it better where I made it so... I actually gave myself a chance to have a runner. I could have, but I chose to preserve gains because I really don't want to lose money right now, and I really want to preserve my accounts. If I will be open to taking another 1-to-1 trade at some point if we get it, especially because it's a Wednesday. It's a high probability day, and oh, we have news in 2 minutes. We have news in 2 minutes. I did not even realize that. We have news in 2 minutes. But yeah, I will be open to taking another trade if we get it, assuming good conditions. So I'm liking this price action. This is good price action. Very clean. We have news in 2 minutes. This one right here. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm confused. I'm confused. I got Mountain Time confused with Eastern Time. This happened 2 hours ago. Don't worry. Sorry. I got confused. It's an accident. Sorry. No news in 2 minutes. I lied. Sorry, it's hard to convert between Mountain Time and Eastern Time all the time. Like, you get easily confused. Are you still targeting this LRLR? You are a legend if so. Dude, we are displacing so well right now. Like, I just want a full port to this consolidation. And this LRLR is so good. You could get a pretty high RR trade up to this LRLR. I just don't know how you would do it. But you could get a very high RR trade up to this. I mean, this is just fantastic liquidity. Yo, what up, BNT? Oh yeah, you're the guy that was messaging me on Discord. How's it going, bro? Like I said, I was very much considering entering literally just on this close. Maybe I should have, but you know what? It's fine. We have this really good low resistance trend line. Yeah, you're the guy on Discord. Oh, man, this 1 hour, if this 1 hour for value gap were to close like this, I would love to take this, but I know we're not gonna close here. So interestingly, we did not get the 1 hour change to state delivery, but we're still expanding higher. So now we're kind of having a. I was gonna say this is a BPR, but where's my phone? Oh, over here. All right. Oh wow, there's 7 people watching. That's crazy. Anyway, like I said, in general, right now I'm thinking we had that daily for value gap, or 4 hour for value gap. Four-hour for value gap with SMT. Dude, this was a W trade. Unfortunately, I didn't hold it, but I knew the fact I knew we were gonna go up to this LRLR. That goes to show that like I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. Sweep of that low with SMT. Next stream 700. Yes, sir. That would be awesome. Yeah, guys, this is so nice. Like, look at how aggressively we react off this low with SMT. And now I do think that all these standard deviations are going to take us up to these levels. I do think we'll go through all of these standard deviations. $200 GP. Oh my gosh, dude. Was that at the low here? You were telling me to enter at the low? That's crazy. So yeah, this was nice. I was like I was saying, I was considering entering on the close. Well, in the future, I think I'm just gonna enter on the close here because I was hesitant because I wanted to get the retest, but when you have good liquidity like this, you really can just enter on the close. And I shouldn't have been hesitant to enter on the close of this higher time frame trade because this is still very very good liquidity, and I could have taken profit 1R here, taken half off here, and the other half off here. So I should not have been hesitant to enter on the close. I should have just done it. 4 hour for value gap, 15-minute chain stay delivery. Should have entered on the close. But this is the trade I got was still good, and I'm happy about it. I mean, if we inverse this, this is a weekly for value gap. The weekly for value gap hasn't solidified yet, but yeah, definitely a daily for value gap. Keeping an open mind though, because we still have this 1 hour gap. But this low resistance liquidity is just so good. I doubt we don't go there. Yeah, what? No, I don't see a weekly for value gap. Guys, that trade would have been 4R. The trade that I called out would have been 4R, dude. We are getting better. Guys, this is proof we are getting better. Let's go! Haney, you legend, bro. You legend. Man. This would have been 4R, and I was so close to holding runners. I was so close. I didn't want to move stop to break even. I wanted to preserve profits. And you know what? It's fine that I did. I got basically a 1R. Now, technically, it wasn't 1R, unfortunately. It was like 0.7, 0.8. But you know what? I will take it. I will take it. If this inverses, I'm not going to... It's a 1 hour external gap. I want to be thoughtful. I don't think it's the best in the world. I'm going to take the one. I would like to take the 1 hour. I don't think we'll get it, though. Oh, the 4RR. Yeah. So higher time frame. We're in a higher time frame buy model with this 4 hour gap. We swept out this low with SMT, and we get this 15-minute change state delivery. So I already am anticipating this to be a buy model delivering to the upside, right? Because we have low resistance highs here, low resistance highs here, and a really strong low resistance highs here. So then I go on to the 5-minute, and I'm anticipating these lower time frame 5-minute gaps to hold. So this 5-minute gap right here, I'm watching this 5-minute gap, and on the 30-second, which is aligned with the 5-minute, we get accumulation, manipulation. So this is a really good sweep, and then 30-second change state delivery. And so basically I entered on the close, and I took profit at 1R here. I took profit at 1R, but I marked out that like you could probably hold to this low resistance liquidity up here, these low resistance highs, and if you had held up to that, that would have been 4R. And I marked that whole thing out. So accumulation, manipulation. You don't understand what you're doing because I only play trade supply and demand. Watch my videos every day and you'll keep learning stuff. But yeah, 30-second change state delivery. And the reason is because it was within a higher time frame model. What's who are you asking about their win rate? Me? Are you asking me? And we run up to those low resistance highs. Random guy, are you asking me what my win rate is? Like I said, I'm still getting better right now, so my win rate is probably not super good like you would expect, but I'm just in the phase of getting better, so I don't really care about that. I don't really know I do know what it is, but yeah, I'm just trying to get better right now. So. This was beautiful. This was so nice. Look at that. Fourth standard deviation lined up perfectly with the... This is literally the most textbook trade. Oh, guys. Yeah, I don't know what my win rate is, but I don't know. It's still work in progress. That's for sure. That trade was perfect. Oh, man. I wanted to hold a runner so bad. I knew we were going to go up to those low resistance highs. I knew it. I knew it. Fourth standard deviation lined up with them perfectly. And I was so close to holding a runner. I just didn't give it wiggle room. Alright, I'm not going to be upset about it because I did take a win, and you can't be upset about a win, right? But it's just proof, like, we're getting better. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, I do think we're still expanding up to this low resistance liquidity. No, it wasn't discipline, bro. It wasn't a discipline issue. I was disciplined because I closed. Because my plan right now is I'm just trying to preserve gains. I'm not trying to shoot for too much high RR. That was my. I was being disciplined by following my plan because right now, I really am just trying to shoot for 1Rs and in between 1 and 2Rs. That's literally my rules. Is like I'm not trying to shoot for more than 2R as per my rules right now because I'm just trying to get better. But yeah, it wasn't emotional, trust me. It was literally just that's just what I'm trying to do right now is not go for too high R. I have a 4-hour IPG. Yeah. But then again, like I was willing to hold the runner. Like I was willing to hold the runner up there. So it's kind of complicated. Like I wasn't being emotional. I was following my rules. It's just you know. I still think we're drawing up to this LRLR here. I like this 1 hour inversion if we get it. Then again, I don't think that's even 1R. I don't think that is. And also, yeah. So yeah, right now I'm literally trying. Like my rules are, I have to take half off at 1R and then the rest off in between 1 and 2R. So literally, even if I wanted to hold a runner, I wasn't supposed to. So me even wanting to hold a runner was kind of against my rules. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. But I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have taken the rest off at 2R just because I'm being super conservative right now. I'm not trying to shoot for 4Rs. So, like, I literally am supposed to take the rest off. Like, I'm forcing myself to take the rest off at 2R and then taking half off at 1R. Going long at 22, 730, 3 minis, 20-point stop loss. Javier's a legend. Oh, TJ lost. Dang. No, he just made 26K. Oh my gosh. TGR just made 26K. And now he lost 36K? Oh, poor guy, bro. He had such a good trade yesterday. Dang it, dude. Random guy. Jake better than TGR. I mean, objectively, TGR has made more money than me in trading. So objectively, TGR is objectively better. But you know what? Just keep me in the game. I'm going to keep going. Guys, I called this from the very beginning of the day. You guys saw me call this SMT right when it was forming. And you know what's crazy is this 5-minute changes to delivery was a beautiful entry. And I wonder, was there a 1 hour key level to go with it? Because I don't see a 1 hour gap. Wait a second. Can you still use a rejection block if it sweeps it? Wait. I just kind of had this crazy idea. What if... Can you still use a rejection block if you sweep it? Because think about it. The rejection block is getting held on S&P. Okay. This is actually really... So, like... The rejection block is getting held on S&P. Rejection block, 1 hour rejection block. We're holding it on S&P. We sweep it on NQ. But it's still valid because you're holding it on the S&P. So 1 hour rejection block with SMT. Yo, I think the rejection blocks still work if you sweep them. Yo, I think I just discovered something crazy. And it makes sense because if you sweep a rejection block, that means by default that there's going to be SMT with the other asset. Because this one didn't sweep the rejection block, and this one did. That's crazy! I just realized something crazy. So this 5-minute changes to delivery was aligned with this 1 hour rejection block. Poor Tanja. Yeah, trading's hard, man. Guys, I'm putting this in my mental notes. We can sweep a rejection block with SMT. Because if we sweep a rejection block on one asset and we don't on the other, that means that there's SMT. That means it's a Phoenix model. By default. That's so crazy. Because you almost want the rejection block to get swept and you want it to not get swept on the other asset because that means that there's SMT. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, but it's making sense to me, and that's exciting. Yeah, we're definitely going up to this fourth standard deviation. Oh, guys, look at how we backtest OTE once again. As always, backtesting OTE. Before the model forms, we backtest OTE. That means you got to take it on ES. I feel like you don't have to, though. Clearly, this worked out perfectly, and you didn't have to. Look. That's cool that you understood everything I was saying. But, like, this 5-minute change state delivery worked out perfectly on NASDAQ, and I was able to take it on NASDAQ, even though we swept out the rejection block. I want to sleep, but this trade is running to the next deviation. Bro, are you still in that one? That's crazy, dude. Random guy, you legend. I just do what makes sense according to my own backtesting, and I'm not going to lie. If we sweep a rejection block and we don't on the other, I'm still going to be allowing myself to trade on NQ using that rejection block. Because look at, clearly this worked out great. Clearly. 1 hour rejection block, 5-minute change to delivery. I mean, with SMT, even though we swept the rejection block, it still held. And so, as long as there's SMT with it, I'm okay with using a sweeped rejection block. As long as there's SMT. That's crazy. Random guy, you're insane. You're insane, bro. You legend. Oh my gosh. Like, how much RR are you up? That's insane. Dang, dude. Yeah, we're definitely drawing to these low resistance highs, guys. We're definitely drawing to these low resistance highs. Guys, this is so crazy. Like, I know I have so much potential because I'm getting this sniper entry right here. And I knew we were drawing all the way up higher. So imagine once I'm able to get these sniper entries to hold it all the way to the LRLR. Random guy. Oh my gosh, bro. You are cooking. Yeah, like I said, like guys, look at how much potential we have when we get these sniper entries and we can just hold it all the way up. It's coming. It's only a matter of time before we get these kinds of trades. It's coming. Yeah, look at this. This was the only 5-minute gap in this whole entire price leg that actually was respected. Besides this one. This one was good too. I wonder if there's a 30-second change state delivery off of it. Yeah, there was. That's crazy. These 5-minute people are sleeping on these 5-minute, 30-second change of state delivery models when you know the bias. People are really sleeping on them because you can get high RR off of them when you know the bias. Like 30-second change of state delivery. With a 5-minute gap. I mean, this is insane RR. People are sleeping on it. 5-minute gap, 30-second change state delivery. Same thing with this one. Because we knew the bias, we were able to take it. Yeah, that's crazy. We're obviously drawing here. Might even move this down a little bit because this is where the consolidation ends. Oh man, I just want to full port all my accounts. Just kidding. But like, this is such a good draw on liquidity. Could you imagine 16 to 1, 20 to 1 off of that lower time frame gap? Boom. That'd be crazy. Dang, there's still 70 of you watching. That's crazy. Yeah, guys, so this is the trade I took today. 25 to 1. Just kidding. I'm kidding. But it was close to this. Like, I almost caught something like this. But I just didn't hold it. Imagine when you get a personal account and you can just hold the biggest trades ever and not have to worry about trailing drawdown. You could just hit these 20 to 1s on your personal and you just don't have to give a crap if it trails in drawdown or not. You just hit these sniper entries where you just go break even real fast and then you can hit a 20 to 1 on a personal account, no trailing drawdown, and you make $1 million. Common day in the life of 100% win rate, 77 RR trader. Real. Yeah, I'm very happy with today. Very happy with a 1R win. And if I do get another trade, great. If we don't, then I'm chilling. I got a 1R win. Very content. And I will move on to tomorrow. So the whole market's long, bro. Sputnik, the whole market is long. The whole market's long. I mean, what's happening right now, bro, on the higher time frame, what's happening is this is a higher time frame buy model. Accumulation, manipulation, we're in distribution right now. Like, if I take a look at this, we swept out these lows and we went into this weekly breaker, and which is also a I forget what kind of order block it's called, a yearly order block. And then you can see just boom, very obvious buy model. We are distributing to the upside. Hey, at least you preserve profits. Easy 8 RR. Yo, that's insane. That is insane. Okay, we do have a 5-minute gap. I'm wondering, this could end up holding. I'm open-minded to taking something else, but I'm probably going to try not to. And if this inverses, I do not like it. I think this is more like a break of structure, and I think this is going to deliver us to go run all these lows. I mean, this is just very obvious displacement. I think we're probably like it's probably gonna create a stop because all these people are just, hey, we're making $1 million. Let's go to the moon, and then yeah, these are gonna get people are gonna get stopped out. So I wouldn't be surprised if this fair value gap holds. Yeah, I'm probably taking no more trades, but I'm watching how this fair value gap holds. I still don't trust this inversion. Seems fake. Could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Could be very, very wrong. Yeah, I'm probably done for the day. I'm probably done. I think anything else is going to be forced, so I'm going to be done. Unless it's really good. Alright, let's see what happens here. Maybe we will inverse it, but I wouldn't take, personally, I wouldn't take it. But this could end up working out. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, and then it looks like we're delivering higher. This drawn liquidity is too strong. This low resistance liquidity up here is too strong. So 30-second change of state delivery off that 5-minute gap. I don't know if I'm gonna take it because I don't want to take a loss because I just took a win, but I'm observing it. It's also a liquidity sweep breaker structure for value gap, but once again, I'm probably not gonna take it, but I think it'll work. Let's see. I'm curious if this works or not. I mean, it's pretty decent. So you could have entered on that wick if you wanted to. But yeah, I think I'm done for the day, guys. Do Do have the CISD and then do the standard deviation projections. Wait, what? Do half the CISD. How do you do half of the CISD? I'm kind of confused. Like this? Oh. So using like half standard deviations, maybe? I could see that making sense, like using 0.5 and 1.5 and 2.5. That actually probably is a thing, yeah. Yeah, see, look at how we react off that 0.5. That is very interesting because you could theoretically have your stop loss at half of the CISD, and then you could use these as your take profits. Interesting. Very interesting idea. Not gonna lie, I'm liking this more. If we come down and take this low, maybe I will take it. Because I think this will be inducement. That's fire. That's a really good idea. You could do half standard deviations, 0.5, and you do stop loss at the midway point of the CISD too. That seems really smart. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, this could be inducement, but like I said, I'm gonna be conservative. I'm really gonna try not to take another trade. Yeah, I'm probably just not gonna take another trade. That makes sense. That makes sense because you know that it's not going to go all the way to the bottom of the CISD. Yeah, that makes total sense. Dang, there's still 70 of you watching. That's crazy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, looks like we could actually go down into this. I'm probably not going to take it. It's not necessarily against my rules for me to take it, but I'm probably not going to. Because I already took a win. Is that SMT? I'm not sure how much credibility I give that, though. I feel like this is inducement, guys. I feel like this is inducement. Just seems like it to me. You're gonna short? Dude, we got that really nice LRLR above. I personally can't imagine shorting right now, but, you know. Could be wrong. Could be totally wrong. We might need to go test equilibrium. Actually, it is possible because we do have good lows here. We did get SMT there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not sure right now. The 4-hour open. Yeah, that seems like a good target. Did we test equilibrium? Yeah, we just hit equilibrium. I'm probably not going to do anything. I really don't want to take a loss. I'm just not interested in taking a loss, so yeah. And I got 12 minutes left till the end of the stream. You know how upset I'd be if I took a loss after taking a win with only 12 minutes left. So it's going to have to be a pretty solid trade for me to consider it. $5R. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yeah, because this is a 1 minute. This is a 1 minute change day delivery, huh? Do we have like a 15-minute level? 15-minute rejection block? Maybe. So maybe what you're saying is this 1 minute CISD is gonna take us to 1 minute CISD could take us down to all the way here. It's possible. But it's just so bullish. Now we're inversing this. Man, this I like the signature to this. Okay, if we close, I might take this, and I won't regret it. Then again, do I need to? I don't need to. I don't need to take it. It's fine. I don't need to take it. I feel like this actually could fail. I don't need to take it. So let's watch what happens. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. We didn't even get a good close either, so. It's just not. We don't obviously sweep out a low. We're so far in premium. We're so far in premium. It's just a mistake. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm actually going to close trade of 8. So I don't take a trade. Okay. Yeah, we're too far in premium. I'm honestly like I love the draw on liquidity, but I think everyone is shooting for that draw on liquidity now, and I think it's a little too late to go target it. We should have been targeting it down here. We might hit it though. So yeah, I closed out trade of 8. Now all that's on my other screen is Forex Factory. So, yep. Javier. No. Javier is getting stopped out. Yeah, I feel like we're too far in premium to long, too bullish to shorts. So I'm not doing anything. Higher time frame, way too bullish because the giant SMT is just against the trend. It's just. Yeah, I'm not taking that trade, bro. I already closed trade of 8. It's done. The job is done. Day is done. I'm done. We are literally just looking at the Forex Factory screen, so there's nothing else to see here. So. So now we literally just wait 5 more minutes and chill and see what happens. I'm proud of that trade I took, though. I am so proud of that because I know so many times, this has happened to me so many times where we'll have this really aggressive displacement up, and I would always be like, I can't get an entry, I can't get an entry. And I'd go back test and I'd be like, these 5-minute gaps, whenever we aggressively are displacing up, these 5-minute gaps offer really good 30-second entries. And I noticed this when backtesting like a couple weeks ago. And I just realized like that's usually the move. When we're aggressively displacing, these 5-minute, 30-second entries usually hold. And so anyway, that initial trade that I said that I liked looks like it was inducement, and we are going up to run that LRLR. So that did work out, which is pretty cool. I haven't journaled yet. I just wanted to watch your takes. Yeah. I'm done in 4 minutes. Like I said, um, what? Like I said, I kind of forgot my train of thought, but this was inducement exactly like I said it was, and that trade that I had mapped out would have worked. So this is why when you enter a trade and you change your mind during the trade, you just keep the trade because you already had made the decision, and you can see this was a very good trade. You just objectively you just hold it, and yeah, ends up hitting 1R. So yeah, like when you're aggressively displacing and you know the trend, the 5 minute gaps with the 30-second CISDs, they work wonders. And you can see the same thing happens here. 5 minute gap, 30-second change state delivery, and we run up to that LRLR. 3 minutes left. Yeah, Javier got stopped out. Rip. But yeah, this trade I was talking about was actually really nice. The 5 minute change state delivery off the 30-second gap. And it was nice, but once again, not nice enough for me to take it after already taking a win. So we are chilling. We don't need to take extra trades. I could have made this trade work, but once again, did I need to? No, I didn't need to take it. I was chilling. I'm fine. So 30-second, and we go up to that LRLR. Two minutes left, and then I'm done. Hey, let's go. Javier, way to go. Excellent risk management. Awesome job. W. Big W. Big W. One more minute, and I will head off the stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Today was a good day. And yeah, we called price pretty well. Besides the very beginning of the day where I was kind of tired, but once we locked in, we realized, okay, giant bullish SMT, 15-minute change state delivery, low resistance highs. We figured this was the draw, and the rest was history, right? So good execution, excellent. Once I got locked in, I was able to figure things out, and I took a good trade. So with that, should be 11:10 Eastern in 1 minute, almost there. And yeah, I will end the stream. And we hit the low resistance liquidity just in time. It's like it hit it perfectly right on time, so it's pretty cool. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.